Alrighty, what's up guys? Biohazard Candy Kid coming back at you here with another great video. Alrighty, so you ready for this one? This one's gonna be a good one. So here, let me do this. I'm gonna show you something. Okay? I just typed in studio setup. A lot of pictures here. Okay. I don't know, I'll just click on one. Uh, Now there's different types of studios. Podcast studio, music studio, but they're all the same thing. I mean, what's the difference? There is no difference. They all have microphones, they all have headphones, they all have speakers, they all have a computer, some type of electronic that uses some applications, softwares, hardwares with softwares. I mean, what is the difference? See, there was a good picture of one here. What is the difference? Can anybody tell me? Can you tell me the difference? What is the difference? Nothing. There is no difference. You know, what? Some have keyboards and some don't. I mean, some have cameras, some don't. I mean, they all got speakers, microphones, some type of computer, whether it be a cell phone, tablet, desktop, or laptop. And this is what they all have right here. You got something to talk into, something to listen into, something so you can hear it, right here. Something for you to use a program with, and something to plug your microphone and headphones into, and speakers. And then you got something to show yourself with, and something to light yourself with. So what? And then a keyboard so you can use it with your DAW system, Fruity Loops, Magic's Music Maker, Logic Studio, Reason, Pro Tools, Ableton Live. I mean here, what was that one? Okay, see? There's lights in the room, there's some speakers, there's a computer, there's a keyboard, there's a microphone, there's a headset, there's an audio interface, there's a software, there's a desk, there's a room. So what is the difference? Look, lights, lights, camera, action, music, camera, action. There's a chair to sit on, there's a desk, there's a computer, some monitor speakers, keyboard, all this other stuff, a computer, a screen. So, could you please tell me the difference between a podcast setup or a music setup or a photo studio? Or it all uses some type of audio equipment. It all uses some type of thing to capture video or photos with. They all use some type of software where you put the stuff onto and you edit it. You do the editing, the recording. They all have lights. They all have, someplace to sit down or stand up on. I don't see any difference whatsoever. I mean, let's take a look at this. No difference here. And then let's take a look at this. Just more speakers. Okay, more of the same. I've actually seen this video too, I think. But yeah, light, some type of a speaker, some type of a camera, some type of a audio interface, some type of a computer, desk, sitting down. All right. So I'm showing you all of this. So here, let me leave you with a picture just so you have some visual to go off of. And just, let's say there's a microphone here, there's a camera here, because you're doing like, videos, or you're doing podcasts. You're not just doing music. You're doing both. So I'll leave you with like this as a picture, all right? Right here. Set up like this for a one-person show. Or, where's the one I saw? Because there was one more. Well, this is for multiple people. So, all right. So one person or multiple. All right. DIY home video recording studio setup. Techable. All right. So what I'm going to show you today, and there's a reason why I'm looking at all this. I'm going to show you how to do all of this. I'm going to show you what products you need to get started with. Oh, and trust me, I know that everyone on the planet, every single person on this planet is going to say, cell phone. Okay, then how come everyone is not using, explain to me this. Say cell phone? Why is everybody on the planet not using a cell phone? Exactly. So shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Even though I've used a cell phone in the past, it was just on hand right there. And I wasn't lazy. Oh, I don't want to get my stuff. I just wanted to use it at that time. But does everyone on the planet use a cell phone? No, they don't. Yes, there are those that do, but they don't count. The reason why they don't count is because that's not the majority of people. When things have been reversed, when they've been not reversed, when things have flipped, then I will just tell you, just use a cell phone. Because it's got the camera, the mic built in, apps right there, all that. But things haven't reversed. People are still using computers. This is still the setup. This is still what people are using. Even those people who have the cell phone, they put it into a handheld device. They have a microphone attached to it, a light on one side, a tripod, all this other stuff for their cell phone. Nobody does that. Except for that group over there, which doesn't count because it's like 3 people. People still do this indoors. And people still do this outdoors with that camera, with those lights. This is people's travel bag today. This is what people carry around in their bag. People don't carry around a cell phone for this. They carry around a cell phone for calling and texting and finding out a good restaurant in town. They don't, okay, and people don't have a tablet either. People bring a laptop or a desktop. People don't have a cell phone with flash and lenses, and people have some DSLRs or mirrorless with an action camera with some lenses, some flashes, some lights, steady cam, or some type of a gimbal, with some headphones, all this other stuff. That's what people have. I don't see any cell phones in these. Where are the cell phones? Where are they? You see a cell phone here? No cell phone here. Cell phone not available. Nada. I don't recall a cell phone being in this picture. What's that? This thing right here. That's a cell phone? No, that's a camera. All right. So let's get the cell phone out of the way. Oh, I'm showing you images. Oh, but you're not getting to the point. Oh, you just shoot. I mean, you that impatient? What level is your brain at? 0? You need a 2-second video? No, you don't. You need to watch 10-hour videos. Go watch Days of Noah, who does 5-hour videos, like twice a week. Don't watch his short clips, the ones that he makes for the short attention span people. Go watch his 5-hour live streams. God, short attention span. Fucking hate that shit. All right, so we're going to get into this. What do you need? Okay. What type of gear do you need to get started in doing videos, photos, podcasts, interviews? To get into using a camera, a microphone, a tripod. What gear do you need to be a vlogger? To be a video person, a photo person, whatever. What do you need to do? What gear do you need for videos and photos? What do you need? All right. I love this camera. There's not so many left in stock, but for the price, really good. And it has image stabilization. And there's 2 different colors. But first you need a camera. This is mirrorless. I use DSLR. DSLR works great. You can still get mine off of Amazon. Don't pay more than $700 for it. But this is mirrorless. It has image stabilization, 16 megapixels. Has all the stuff here. You can read it. 14 to 42 millimeter camera. Lens. It even has this one, which is a higher price. But that's just because it comes with an extra lens, which I would highly recommend just getting this one And 14 is pretty wide. I actually need to get a 10 for mine, because I like wide angle. But I like the one that I have, uh, the 18 to 55 millimeter. I think they work great. So, um, you need a camera. Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh, don't use these type of cameras because they're not meant for taking videos. They're photo cameras. Okay, that's true. They are absolutely right. Did I get mine? Did I get a DSLR because I wanted to look like everybody else? Did I get a camera that looks like this to take photos and videos with because everyone else does it? No. I wanted to take photos. But I also wanted something so if I wanted to do videos, it had the capability of videos with a microphone input jack, with an HDMI connector, in case I wanted to use a separate screen with it. But I use mine for taking photos. And I do videos with it. The videos weren't an afterthought. But if you want to take photos and videos, this is the way to go. This camera right here, not a bad one. There's other brands. There's Canon. There's Nikon. I like my Nikon. Am I a Nikon person? Yeah. But I've always been that way since I was born because I was like the first major brand, consumer brand that I heard of, that I saw, that people within my little circle had. So I just stuck with that. And Canon was the other one too, because I remember all those ads for Canon, and also people using them and how well they were made back then in the 90s. So Nikon and Canon. But I love Panasonic. I think this is a great one. Marcus Pix recommends this one. He has 2 of them. I'm thinking about buying this as a second one. Do I need it? No. Maybe. I don't know. Why did I show you that Lumex? Because of the price. Because you don't need to spend $1,000 on a camera to capture audio, video, and pictures. You don't need to. You can spend $400 and you get the same result. Oh, but then why don't you just spend $20 on those little pocket ones, the ones where, it's like the point and shoots. Okay. Now you're just going back to, oh, then you might as well have a cell phone. That costs, $80. Are you retarded? This has a this you can attach a microphone to it. It's a hot shoe. Okay. This has a flip screen, and it doesn't just flip up, it flips all the way around. This has all these functions on it. You can plug in a microphone to it. It has HDMI. It has all the stuff you need. It has interchangeable lenses. That's why, for this price, not $10,000, not $800 or more. $700 should be your max. That's what I paid for my camera. I saw it at even $900, even with the second lens. But I was like, nope, I'm gonna get it $700. They had one left at Best Buy. They marked it down to $700. End of story. I saw some for $600, but it didn't come with a lens. It was just the body. The lens you had to buy separate. Or I saw $600, but they were used. Or renewed, as what they say on Amazon. Even I think Best Buy had some renewed ones, but I wanted a new one, so I had to pay $700 with the one lens it came with. So this is a great price for this camera. you know, with two lenses, 4K. You don't need 4K either. 1080p just does fine. 720p does just fine. 16 megapixels is just fine. You don't need 32 megapixels. Nobody needs any of that stuff. Steven Spielberg doesn't need that stuff. Some professional, what we call professional photographers for like some newspaper, for some magazine, they don't need that stuff. For some online thing, they don't need that stuff. Action camera. You don't need a GoPro. You can just buy an Akaso Brave 7 or Brave 7 LE for cheaper price. You can buy the DJI. What is it? This is a great price. Actually, Action 3. Look at that. It's a great price. I don't see renewed. And I'm thinking about getting an Action 3. There's even a bundle, but just get the camera itself. You don't need to get a GoPro and spend $7 billion, $600. As long as you, even just $200 is way too much. You don't need that. You can actually get this Akaso Brave 4 for $67.99, and it does what it needs you to do. Takes video, takes audio. Bam. 29 bucks. Gets the job done. Just stick a memory card in there. Comes with 2 batteries. Turn it on. Shoot your video. Take your pictures. There you go. You don't need much. And you can attach this to anything you want to. And it also has Wi-Fi. What more do you want? You want something, what? Hold on. Aha. $19. Aha, we're getting somewhere. Oh, but there's no this. You're doing video and you're doing photo. That's what the camera does. The camera does not do Wi-Fi. The camera does not do, I don't know, boogla joogla. It's a camera. It's for capturing video. Do you know that the audio in a camera was an afterthought? I bet you guys didn't even know that. Cameras didn't have audio until the late 1800s. Like we're talking 1890s at the end. Just a little after Thomas Edison invented the first audio device. I mean, like captured the first audio and stuff like that. We didn't really, in the 1850s, 1860s, 70s, 1830s, we didn't capture audio. We only captured images. There weren't even videos. The earliest recorded video was like in the 1880s. No audio. So the audio was the thing that came after. So its main focus is not even the audio. It's the lens itself. It's this part. This baby right here. To take pictures. The video came later. So you saying, oh, but it doesn't have this, oh, it needs this, oh, it has to. You're talking about secondary things. So the first thing that you should have in your mind is, I need something for taking pictures. Voila. Right here. You got something. At that price point, $19. Voila. You got something. At that price point. You don't even need to spend that much. You could actually spend $80 for a point and shoot camera. Because cameras were designed to take pictures, and they always will be. Video is after. Even, I mean, even a camcorder. These were designed to take video. Because there are video cameras and there are photo cameras. End of story. But they both do both. They both take video and photo. These take videos and photo. You could buy one for $65 and take video all day. If you want video, they all do video. You have action cameras, camcorders, DSLRs, mirrorless, point and shoots. I mean, you have so many different types of cameras. It's ridiculous. Just grab a camera, $700 or under, and just go take a video and go shoot some photos. Take a video, take a photo. Go use it. Who cares about brand? Who cares about, I don't know, a whole host of features? As long as it does 1080p, as long as 1080p is in there, because this one says 1080p, that's all that should matter. Because 1080p is great. And it's the standard. 720p is great. 480p is great. So you need a camera. Okay, just go type in either camcorder, action camera, DSLR, or mirrorless. Or anything in between. Look at this, Sony. This is great. It's a good price for a camcorder. I wouldn't spend $10,000. Excuse me. I would not spend $10,000. If I got something for free, that's a different story. Because it's free. But I'm not going to put my money, I'm not going to spend my own money. I'm not going to spend $10,000 of my own money. Just for this. When I can spend this much, or I can spend $65. And it does the same thing as the $10,000 one. Why do you need something? Oh, but what if that $10,000 camera, okay? Because I know there's a lot of you out there who, you're going to watch this video, you're going to leave it in the comments, or you're just going to not leave it in the comments, but you're going to say, you know, as you're watching this video, what if that $10,000 camera wasn't $10,000? What if it was $65? Would you buy that camera? Because then you can see, I know what you're doing. You're saying, oh, so it's price. So you don't want to, you're going after price. You're not going after the camera. Are you that retarded? Are you that stupid? Of course, if that camera was $60, I would buy it. Because that camera is not even $10,000. Oh, but I can show you why, because it's this, isn't it? Still not $10,000. Because the company that mines the metal, uh, what? Says, oh, well, in order to get our resources, we're going to charge you not even 5 cents, but we're going to charge you $10. Like, what the fuck? So then all that adds up to $10,000. That's ridiculous. If I were to build a camera, if I were to build a Leica, I would not charge $10,000. If I was to build, some of these, look, let's say I came out with a camera, and the camera was the Rolls Royce of cameras. I would not charge you $100,000 for that camera. How much I would sell it at? And I would mass produce it, like you can't imagine. High price, $100. Low price, $20. $10, $5, a dollar, a penny. Oh, but you don't know how the system works. Oh, this and that. Oh, you would never sell. Oh, well, first of all, I would own the mining operation. I would own the factories. I would own all the other stuff and set my own prices. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't go through someone else. I'd do it all myself. From start, from the beginning to the end. Own everything. So I'd have my own mining company. We'd be mining our own stuff, and then we'd be sending that stuff to our own facilities to turn into metals. Then that would then be used to turn into the bodies of the cameras, the batteries, and all this other stuff, and charge you $100. And you would get a Rolls Royce camera at $100. And all the other camera manufacturers would be pissed. They would be pissed off. And I wouldn't care. They'd try to shut me down. They'd say, no, we can't be having this. No, we have to screw the customer. No, we have to make it where a camera like that has to be $100,000, and then the rest that are just the pieces of shit, what some people call pieces of shit, have to be $60. No, no, no. Best of the best, $100. Piece of the shit, same price. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not I'm not like that. It's not how I am. It's not like 720p non-HD is $65, and then something with 4K, all the bells and whistles, is $10,000. Nah, it's not. No. I wouldn't even produce a shitty camera at all. You would not see me produce this type of camera. I would give you image stabilization. I would give you, 32 megabits. I'd give you all the bells and whistles you want, which you really don't need. You don't need 64. You don't need 64 megapixels. You don't need, 4K. You don't need all this stuff. But I would give that all to you because all of you want it. I mean, that realistic. Look, I would have one where I'd give all those things to you. For all of these, for all of you who want all the bells and whistles, I would create one with all the bells and whistles and sell it to you for $100, $70. But then I would create one that doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It's just got 1080p at maximum 16 megapixels, 24 megapixels, just stuff that all the other people would be like, I don't want that one. Same price, or $60. I don't, whatever. I'm not about screwing the person. It's not me. So first you need a camera. All right. So we have a camera here. So you spent this much. Comes with one lens. It costs $497.99. So you got the camera. Alrighty, what's next? Uh, yes, sir. Now I I got a pair of these. I actually didn't get two. Well, they have them in different colors now. I didn't see yellow before, but it's okay. Hmm, that would be cool. So I got these light stands. Um, I'm actually using them, and you don't need to spend more than 30 bucks on a light stand. You can get a set of two. Let's see here. Actually, I want to do this. Let's do this. We're getting there. Alrighty. There you go. There's a light stand. 14 bucks. Oh, but that doesn't have the, you need a light stand? There's a light stand. You can go look at a whole bunch of videos on people reviewing 30,000 light stands. Which one's this one, that? You need a light stand? There you go, 14 bucks. You said you need a light stand? Oh, now you don't want a light stand. Is that what you're saying? So do you need one or do you not need one? Come on. Which is it? You either need one or you don't need one. Oh, no, I don't want one. Now you just made me not want to buy one. Why? Is the price scaring you off? Is the look of it? What? Because it's not what, it doesn't have a name on it? Someone didn't review this one? Someone said no to this one? Someone said yes to this one? What scared you off? What? I don't know. Tell me. It's a light stand, look. Shows what type of lights you could put on it. Well, what's wrong? No, that's not the one. Never mind, I don't want a light stand. I'll just go without one. So this is you need a light stand. So here's a light stand, $14.29. Perfect. Just grab it. Look, screws on, 1/4 inch screw. Let's take a look. Screws here, folds up. It's a light stand. It just holds lights. Why do you need a $1,000 light stand when this one does the exact same thing? And price doesn't determine durability and longevity. I still have my old light stands. They still hold up lights. Oh, but these screws get broken. This thing on the bottom broke. But does your light can does this still hold your light? Does your light still like stand? If it does, great. End of story. End of discussion. I don't want to hear, oh, well, this, that, and this and that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, oh, well, this person bought this one and that person. I don't want to hear that. Just get a freaking light stand. So you need a light stand, okay? So you need a camera. So here's a camera. There's one right there. $497.99. Look, it's on sale. So, you, so here's a camera. Comes with 2 batteries. It comes with a lens. Okay. It has all the, inputs you need. Look, there's the flip screen right there. Look at that. It has all the buttons you need, all the dials, everything. It has more dials and buttons than what you need. But the price, look at this. Look at that. Bam. Tell me you need $10,000 camera. Tell me you even need a $700 camera. I mean, this one just even with 2 lenses, this is less than 700. So tell me, you need $1,000? You need $10,000? Yeah, you need to spend that much? And here's a light stand, does his job. Or you get a pair for $31.99, and I would recommend getting 4 of these. That's what I did. I got 4. I got these ones because they latch open. My other ones, they don't latch open. And one of the latches on each of them broke, but they still hold my light. I didn't throw them away. They still hold my light. They can still fold up and hold my lights. So I have a total of 4, 5, 6. Some old ones and some new ones. Oh, see, you just said if your old ones can still hold your light, I should say this. If you watched a video and someone tells you not to buy this one at this price because it has these type of, latches for tightening things, but they're still using them and they still are holding their lights with them, you should call bullshit on them. You should say, well, then why are you still using them? How come you didn't throw them away? How come I see one right in the corner being used? Oh, well. No, not well. No. Tells you they're still good quality. You know when they're not good quality? Is when they've blown up. And these don't blow up, so they're good quality. Price doesn't determine quality. And someone telling you that this is a no-no, this portion right here is a no-no, doesn't determine quality either. Because I can show you my old ones and say, don't get these ones because that knob right there, it's a screw type knob. That part right there that holds the pole in place, it's a screw type, and over time, as you keep screwing and unscrewing it, no. I'm going to tell you to buy those ones. I'm going to tell you to buy this one. I'm going to tell you to buy the very first one you see that is a set of 2 for that price or a set of 1 for this price. So what you need a stand. If you need 1 stand, there's your price. You need 2 stands, there's your price. Or, it doesn't matter what brand, but just 2 stands for that price, that's great. Because that's what I found, works. This is just because of the color. They just up the price because of the color. If you like this color, you want to pay that price? Sure. I don't care. Let's continue on. You need camera lights. All right. Sweet. $51 for 2. I have a set of panel lights. Actually, softbox. Look at that. Just plug them in there. There's your lights. Oh, I don't want those ones. Oh, no, because the stands and the lights themselves. Like really? Look at this. Bam. And you can even change the settings on it. I have panel lights just like these. And you can change the settings on them. They work real well. They even plug in to your outlet. You can even, it has rechargeable batteries. Oops. Actually, I got something better than that. Bam. 46 bucks. You can change stuff. You can use them with NP batteries, which is this thing right here. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's got a power switch. It even has a DC outlet thing. What more could you ask for? You can change the Kelvin, change the up and down settings, shows the battery life. And you light, 46 bucks. Oh no, that's not what. You don't need $10,000 worth of lights. Look, 49 bucks, 2-pack. Bam. Set them up, plug them in. Oh, but that's, no. You said you needed lights. There's some lights. Oh, wait, no, hold on. You said you needed a light? All right, there you go. There's a light. There you go. I got you a light. 22 bucks. Look at that, it's a light. Well, then you might as well just turn on your light inside your house. There goes the retarded person again. They're retarded. They're fucked. They have the brain of a 4-year-old child. They're not even human. They're mongoloid. There they go again. But you said, so you said you needed a light. There's a light. Might as well turn on the light in your house. This light is not like the light in your house, first of all. This is an LED light. It's a panel light. It's a softbox LED panel light. This is actually going to do some stuff for you. Well, you might as well use the fan light that just comes with your house. Yeah, there goes that retarded person again. Or those retarded people. See? See what it does? See? That's why they show pictures of what it does. They don't just show pictures for nothing. Look, you can attach a bunch of them together. I'm actually thinking about getting a bunch of these now. They're actually really great. I might get 2 of them. Because I already have a light like this. And it works just fine. I should have bought like 2 of them. Because it actually comes with a tripod. If you actually can get one of these that has a tripod on it, like a little desk tripod, oh, even better. This one doesn't come with one, but hey. Oh, and that's another thing. We're getting to that real quick. All right, so I got you a light. Now, tripod. Remember these? Remember these? You got 2 tripods right there. Did you know that? You got 2 tripods right there? You didn't know that, did you? They're not just light stands, they're tripods. They're lightweight. They're not as heavy as tripods. And I mean as heavy as the lightest tripods. These are tripods. You get 2 of them. Do you ever see a bundle of 2 tripods for that price? No, you don't. What you see here is a set of tripods. So I don't even need to show you tripods. Oh, how's that a tripod? That's not a tripod. You know what a tripod is? Try. 3 legs. 3 legs. Try. It means 3. There's 3 legs on the bottom of it. Not a dual pod, not a monopod. Try. Not a quadruple pod. Try. And it comes with a bag. I have a tripod that did come with a bag. Yeah, okay. But there are some tripods out there that don't come with a bag. This comes with a bag. And actually, when these are in the bag, they're in a plastic covering also. So you get dual covering. You get the bag plus the plastic thing that you have to pull it out of. Besides pulling it out of this bag. So these can be used as a tripod for your camera. for your microphone, for your lights. But because you know, you're like, well, I want a tripod. Well, what is this? What does this look like? This looks like the light stand I just showed you. It has the look of the light stand. Look at the base. Look at the base of that. Doesn't that look like a light stand? Doesn't the base look like that? Huh. How funny. But they call this a tripod? Doesn't it? And look. See these latches right here? Look at those latches. Don't they look like these E-Mart latches right here? See those latches right there? Yeah. You see that? And this was the first one on the page, and they call it a tripod. Funny. Funny, isn't it? That it doesn't look like this. So you're after the look. That's what you're after. So, okay, all right. There's a tripod. Oh, now my Amazon's doing this again. Fuck. Okay. Well, I guess I can't continue on. Okay, so you have a light. Damn it. It's loading its thing. It's alrighty. I'll just do this. So you're after a tripod. Okay. I don't know how much this is. Don't care. Bam. Amazon Basics. Tripod. There's your tripod. Bam. Oh, but it doesn't have this and that. It's not used. It's not. It's a tripod. What? Because it's $16. Because if we go based off of this one, $15.99, $16. Yeah, but I want, I'm looking for what? $10,000? Again, you're after that $10,000 tripod. So what you're after, when you just all you needed was a tripod, and here's a tripod. What's wrong with this? I have a cheap tripod. I didn't even spend $16. I spent $10 on it. Actually, the first tripod I got was a free one because it was already here in the house, my parents' old one. Then I got another one at a recycling center for literally $10, and it was broken. The part that's broken on it is this part, that not the twisting part, not this handle part, but here where it slots into, it's cracked. And then this portion where you raise this part up, the lever came off. It just broke. So now I just push it up with my hand. I don't care. I still use it. It still stabilizes my camera. Still, I can still mount my camera to it. Then I got another tripod off of Amazon, which is a little desk tripod, which is, again, $20. Then I got another one at the same place I bought my second one at the recycling center. Again, $10, and it's a metal one. And it looked like, I looked at the brand, and a long time ago, it looked like not a professional one, not like the $10,000 one, but a good, one that was probably $100 back then, or $50 back then, in today's money. But I spent $10 on it. Then I got these little desk tripods. Actually, I got the tripods that come with my gimbals, my Zhiyun Crane M2 and my Zhiyun Weebel 3. I have one right in front of me. I put my action camera on it, so that way you can see my face. I don't have $10,000 tripods, $1,000 tripods. I don't care about those. They do the same thing. They do the exact same thing. as the $10 tripod. Oh, but durability. My tripods are going to last me forever. And yes, I throw grenades at my tripods. My tripods are used with napalm, C4, atomic bombs. God, the most powerful thing has touched my tripods, and they're still working. Exactly. Your tripod is a tripod. Right. Uh, oh God, now it's getting worse. Mm, mm. So what you need is a camera. So you got your camera, you got your tripod, light stand, tripod light stand. You got your lights. You got your tripod. Now you need a mic. Bam. There's a mic. $24. Plug and play. Need a mic? There's a mic. 39 bucks. Oh, but it doesn't have this. It's not that brand. It's not that. Then again, you're after the $10,000 microphone. You don't need that. Do you want me to add up all of the stuff that I'm going to show you? Hmm? And how much? Do you know that all the stuff I'm showing you, the camera is your most expensive thing? Actually, as a matter of fact, yeah, the camera is your most expensive thing, not even your computer. Because you can just literally get a desktop for $300. So your camera is the most expensive thing, starting at $400. 400 bucks for that Lumix G7. $400. All right. So you spent $400. You add a computer that costs 300 bucks. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 700 bucks. And all this other stuff, you didn't even spend $1,000. 700 plus 39 bucks plus, let's say, $10 for the light. You get those two light stands for you know, 35 bucks. You get a tripod, you know, for a camera for 16 bucks. You didn't even spend $1,000. Oh, okay. So 700 plus all that. And then because, you know, you'd be sitting at a desk. Uh, okay. Actually, okay, so you got a pair of monitor. Actually, bam. So say, you want one of these? Okay, 168 bucks. All right. So I'll put that in there because all right. That's not what I'm looking for. Um, this is what I'm looking for, but not. See what's down below. Here, I'll just do this. There we go. All right, so yeah, okay, you spent $1,000. Now you spent $1,000 because you got all the gear I just showed you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you sure did. You didn't spend $1,000 just on the camera alone, just on the speaker alone, one speaker, just on uh, the uh, uh, the audio interface alone, just on the microphone, just on the microphone alone. Seriously, you get one of these for $1,000, $10,000, when this one for 168 bucks does the same exact thing. Hmm? This does the exact same thing as the ones for $1,000. It just picks up audio. Oh, but you need a microphone. So there's a microphone. Okay, there's a microphone. There's a microphone. There's a microphone. I mean, you wanted a microphone. There's one. Okay, if I just want a microphone, then $1,000 should do. But you don't need that. But you said I just need a microphone, but you don't need $1,000 microphone. I'm not telling you what you need. I'm telling you that $1,000 is not going to. Uh, all right. Okay.
You have an inferred fiduciary duty to learn how to speak English. Get rid of your accent. I did. Be a legal immigrant. I'm a legal immigrant. Come to the country. Just buckle your knees a little bit. Make the effort to learn the culture. Assimilate to the point that you can. You're all proud of who you are, where you come from. I'm Boricua. I'm Albanian. I'm a Jew. I'm a Catholic. Great. Whatever you're proud of, just tip your hat to America, which is the melting pot and makes it all possible. Agree to one culture that we can all communicate with, and then go off and speak Swahili and Farsi and whatever you want to talk. I'm actually saying the thing that needs to be said because the politically correct climate is shit. You don't want to upset anybody by saying, learn to speak goddamn English. So, as an immigrant, I'm telling you, learn to speak goddamn English. It is the key that will unlock the keys to the kingdom.
Amen. I love that guy.
Hey boss, I got you a coffee.
All right. All right. I'll just watch those later. So, I want you to stop chasing this. Okay? No, 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 no. I want you to stop chasing this. You don't need to have this anymore to get great videos, great audio. You don't. You don't need this. Why? If this was 1980, I would say, by all means, get a 9-to-5 job, save your money, and build one of these. If this was 1950, by all means. But you do, and actually, I would even also say at the same time, you still don't need it. This is all you need. And you don't need a $10,000 setup of this either in your own house. Like, let me just find a, like this one right here, I bet you is not even, okay, well, that thing right there might be, $1,000, but like literally for just under $1,000, you can build a studio. For just under $100. Because remember, I showed you the action camera for $16. I showed you the lights. Oh, but you can't plug in a microphone to it. I mean, the action camera has a mic on it. But if you need a mic, okay, then you go get that Panasonic Lumix or some camera, like that, same price point, and you plug in, a $20 microphone to it. You don't need all the, all these looks. You're if you're going after a look, then don't use the stuff. Well, I shouldn't say don't use the stuff. I'll say this. There are those of you who just go after a look. You look at this and you're like, I want this look. And to get this look, I have to spend $10,000. So you're just the aesthetic person, the person that's all about aesthetics. You're not about content creation. You're not about great music, great videos. You're all about just great setups that just look like this. You're after the look. And that's the sad reality of today's world. If you want to call it sad. I call it fucked up, retarded, stupid. Oh, then how come you have that look? I don't have that look. I don't have this. I could care less about this. Yeah, you actually want to see something that I've been wanting to get? I forgot the names of them. Oh, damn it. See if they pop up. But this is not it. Right here. TD3. There's two of these. There's the TD3. Okay. And then there is the, where is the other one? Let's see if it shows. And the sound quality of this is superb. Well, basically, there's the bassline synthesizer, and there's the drum machine version of this. This is all I'm going to need to produce music, plus my Fruity Loops and my MIDI keyboard. But I don't need I do not need this setup. I don't need all of this. What do I need this for? But what happens if you have, I still don't need it. What happens? Oh, but what if this situation arises? For what? For what? This is for what? What do I need all this for? Nobody needs a studio this big anymore to produce music. Although I like this, although going into a studio like this is like, wow. Something like this is like, wow. But do I really need it? No. Not because I'm a one-man band show. No. Even if I had multiple people, I still wouldn't need it. Let me show you something. I know that I'll probably get hit for this, but who cares? This is my favorite song ever, besides Beethoven's Ninth Symphony and Bach's Toccata in D major. But this group right here is basically like Beethoven. These two are Bach and Beethoven side by side. If you were to put Bach and Beethoven, or Bach and Chopin, or Chopin and Vivaldi side by side, this is what you would get. You want to know how they made this song? And how they still make their awesome music? These people have been producing music since the 80s. If I recall, they started in 80, 88. You want to know the two instruments they used? TB-303 and the TR-909. Bassline synthesizer and drum machine. And this is what they came up with. All right? They only used 2 instruments to create that song. Back then, sure, they were expensive instruments, but there wasn't anything that was like $100. But in today's world, we live in a world where you can spend this price and make that same type of music. So for you camera guys, all you need is to spend less. You don't need to spend $1,000. You can spend the $24 and talk. Talking is free. You can just stand outside your house and blah, blah, blah. Start talking. Or talking is cheap if you stand outside your house with a camera and a microphone, because like $24.99, $19. I would say $100 is fine, but you don't need to go over $100. All these things capture audio. They all capture audio, all of them. All these brands, every single one. Shoot, even Newer has one. They all capture audio. They all do the same thing. Price doesn't determine anything, and it never has. These all capture audio. What's that one? Komika? I'm just scrolling here. So what is my point? Is there a point to this? Oh yeah, there's a point to this video. Look at it. This looks like the rest of them. Oh, but it's not that company. It doesn't look like... What does this look like? And I have it right in front of me. You can't see it, but it looks like the Rode Video Micro. Which the Rode Video Micro is $50, which that's a great... $40, $50, that's not bad. And it's just the same look. See, a lot of you will go for the look. You'll go for the price. But you will never go for the, oh, I just need something to capture audio. So $10 does just fine. This one does just fine. It's $10. Why do you turn into the person that's like, $1,000 is what's going to have me capture good audio? Is what's going to, give good audio. $1,000 can give you shit audio. See, that's the thing that Marcus Pix talks about, is price doesn't determine anything, because he has microphones that are $3,000 that do shitty audio. Their ability to capture audio is shit. So I don't know why they're $3,000. Oh, because of the name. But then he has some that are $30. And when you play back the audio, oh my God, it's crisp, it's clean, it works. Yes, there are some for $3,000 that work and they capture great audio. But you still don't even need to spend $3,000. Because there are microphones that capture as good, as great audio as those $3,000 ones for $30, for $20. Same thing with cameras. You don't need a $5,000 camera. When a $400 camera does the same thing and captures videos and photos just as great as that one. And don't be one of those guys that really gets into the specs of whatever you're trying to get. And you go for the minute details. As long as it does what you need it to do, that's all that matters. If you're looking at an audio interface, as long as it has the basic requirements to be an audio interface, that's all that matters. This is all that matters. You can plug in 2 microphones here. There's, input level 1, input level 2, has a monitor level, has your headphone level adjuster. There's 3rd gen, 4th gen. There's generational ones, but like, as long as it just outputs audio and inputs audio, that's all that matters. Why do you need 30,000 extra buttons for that make it $10,000? For what? What's that going to do for you? When I got my mixer board, this Mayonocaster Lite, it had all these other functions on it, but I didn't really care about them. Okay, so then why didn't you just get something where it just has 2 knobs on it? Are you that stupid? Because of course you want something a little more than just a 1-button thing. Come on, let's not be there goes the retarded person again. Hi retard, how you doing? Have a nice day. Go take a fucking hike. But it has like stuff like that. And I can change my voice to sound like, yo, what's up? Uh, let's see here.
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, what's up?
Hello, how's it going?
Yo, what are you up to?
But I don't care about that. What's that going to do for me? I mean, I don't. It's just a second feature for me. I'm glad it has that. So in the future, if I want to, have, if I want, to add that in my videos, at least it's there. But that's not the reason why I bought it. I didn't buy it because, oh, it has 30,000 things and it's $10,000 and it's considered professional. I wanted something where at least I can plug in 2 microphones, where it has an option for the gain and the volume and the low, mid, high, and record, and even the feature where you can plug in a cell phone and play music in the background. All that, I didn't care as long as it has an echo thing, monitor thing, a mic input level, and just the basic things. That's all that matters. Everything else, just an afterthought. That's why I got the Lexicon Alpha audio interface, because it's a basic one. It just does what it's supposed to do. I plug in my monitor, my speaker monitors to it, and it works. End of story. And it just has a monitor mix and output level, just like this one. I don't need it, for anything else. And I can even plug in an instrument to mine. It's just like this. It's just got 2 things in the back. Although it's not like this one. It also has other things I can plug in. Like it has a left and right, like a red and white thing, and then it has these on this side, and then it has the other ones for the fat holes on this side, whatever. So, which is great, but to me, the more features, the worse it is. That's what it is to me. And look at this. This even comes with a studio bundle. This is fine. You spend this kind of money. Let's see. Oh, a fortune. Okay, here's the solo. Look at this. You get all that for that price. Here. See, all the kids agree. See, you get all this for that price. Bam. If you find bundles, that's even better. Bundles are great. I would recommend bundles all the time, but do not spend $10,000 on a bundle. Again, $279 is perfectly fine. I mean, look at the price of one of these. Maybe, this is not, maybe you can find it cheaper, but you get my point. So the point here that I'm trying to show you is you need a camera, you need a microphone, you need some headphones. Oh, that's another thing. Headphones. I mean, I have a pair of studio headphones on me. They're not expensive at all. They're cheap. Look, okay, here you go. Here's a pair of headphones. Just don't get wireless. You want to get wired. There you go. Look at that. Pair of Sony headphones, they work. $17.99. If your bundle comes with headphones, there you go. Headphones. $19. Oh, but oh, but studio headphones. I mean, studio. Okay. Alright. There. Showed you some studio headphones. Oh, I don't want studio headphones now. It's not what I'm looking for. No, I don't want that. I don't want studio headphones. No, you made me not want them. Why not? Because someone did a video. Someone else said, oh, $9 is shit. Oh, because it's Tascam? What? Because the look? What? Because you, what? What's scaring you away from this? I would buy this. I would buy this. Yeah, actually, I'm going to buy it now. Seriously. I would buy this. This works just fine. $9. You need something so you can hear the audio? Okay, here's something right here. Actually, here, I'll just do this. All right, let's do... Oh, there you go. Here's some earbuds. Oh, I don't want earbuds now. Oh, no. No, I don't want them. Come on, I got you some earbuds. What's wrong? I showed you some earbuds. Why don't you want them? They do the same thing as the $10,000 ones. What's wrong? Huh? Exactly. You want to see the headphones I recently got? You want to see the ones I got? Right here. $39. And they work. They work. I don't have any complaints with them whatsoever. Oh, how come you didn't buy the $9 ones? They're just headphones. Well, one, I have an M-Audio keyboard, and this is not... Oh, so it is about brand. No, it's not about brand. As a matter of fact, I typed in studio headphones. I just was scrolling up and down like this, you know? Just kind of... Saw these, bam, clicked. And I saw... And then later I saw they were M-Audio. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, I have a keyboard that's M-Audio. It's lasted me a long time. All right, no problem. Buy, click. They came here. I have them. And actually, I didn't see these ones. Those $9 ones, wherever they are on Amazon. I didn't see those. They weren't on the list. Maybe it's because I was scrolling too fast that day. I have other headphones, but I wanted some studio headphones for the studio, right? No, I wanted some headphones that are for my setup here. Because the other ones I want to relegate to my cell phone if I'm listening to something on my cell phone, or to my MP3 player. That way, if something happens to my other headphones, like they break, something goes wrong, I don't have anything for the studio. So I have a separate set of headphones for the studio, and they're studio headphones. These aren't studio headphones, though. There's no such thing as... A headphone is a headphone. So this is a good one. Again, I wouldn't spend more than, I would say, $100 on headphones. So anywhere from free to $100 is great. So these are great. I don't have any problem. Oh, but see, they don't have, it's not this, or blah, blah, blah. You're just going for the look. Because Ludacris has them, because Hollywood, because music industry, because some YouTuber, because $10,000, bro, that's not going to get you. So this is what I wanted to show you. This song was created with cheap equipment. I mean, just 2 items, which today are cheap because I just showed you you can get these cheap. Okay. Back then they weren't cheap, but you know. What? Okay, hold up. That's stupid.
We're starring in a new Karate Kid movie together.
That's big news.
That's right, you heard it correctly. Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are both starring in a new Karate Kid movie, and I've got all the details, a few speculations, and
All right. So, nice. Okay, so let's damn it. Short film. Okay.
Second, I'm freaking it out. Cause I was trying to touch it, I was peeping it out. She turned around and was trying to put my. That is so nasty.
Okay. So, um, I don't know. Trying to find something. Hmm. Perfect. Um, so I'm going to show you some things. Look how great this is. Now, I don't know how much gear he has, what type of gear he needs. But to get all these shots, you can just do with cheap gear. I'm not saying minimal gear, but even minimal gear, not just cheap gear. So, what did I type in setup? Low budget short film, how to make a low budget short film making equipment. Look at that. I mean, and usually the algorithm will show you like what they want to show you. So make sure you really scroll down to where you find someone that they to where a lot of people say, oh, that's a piece of shit, or he doesn't know what he's doing. Because like those are the people that know what they're doing. You know, like Marcus Picks, he can make a short film in no time with cheap stuff. And I wouldn't say very little stuff, maybe just a few things, but not, you know. Look at this. This is a guy I watched. And he, you know, he's down here. He's not the first one to, you know.
We've all heard that it doesn't matter what kind of camera we use, but most of the people who say that are already using pro level gear. So here's what I'm going to be using. The camera is the lovely JVC MS110. At 5 years old, it's not the freshest, but it has standard definition recording and it can zoom really far. And to go with that, we've got one of these classic cheapo tripods. For sound, I'll start with this Tascam recorder and plug in some cheap headphones. For the microphone, we'll use this little one from Rode. It comes with a windshield, so we can use it outside. Let's connect that to an extension cable and the cable to the recorder. Finish it up with a painter's pole, which is slightly cheaper than a professional boom pole, and I'm just going to tape the microphone to the end. By the way, I purposefully spent more on sound than visuals because audio is where we'll really notice the difference. So that's it for equipment. No lighting gear, no drones, and we'll be using free software as well. More on that later. So we've saved some money on the equipment, but that doesn't mean that I can have a 5-week shoot with 30 actors across 12 locations. Doing that would cost thousands just to feed that many people. So it makes much more sense to write something really short that we can film in 1 or 2 days with just a few actors on a location that we can use for free. Now, that might sound like a real limitation, but there's still so much we can do within that. Right.
So you see, with very little stuff, with cheap stuff, you can create great films, great, create great photos. You don't need expensive stuff. You don't need name brand stuff. And even a professional doesn't need that. DJ Tiesto doesn't need that. Steven Spielberg doesn't need that. Did you hear what he said? That he spent more on the audio than anything else? Yeah, because audio is the biggest thing for videos. For photos, Lighting is the biggest thing, not your camera. Because your camera, I mean, all cameras do, they have at least 16 megapixels, at least 24. You don't need anything that's ridiculous, like we say in this world today. So what I want to leave you with is, I know it was kind of convoluted, it was all over the place, but what I want to leave you with is, when you're looking for a camera, you don't need to spend more than $700 on a camera just to take photos and videos, no matter what type of camera you're looking for. I mean, for action cameras, you don't need to spend more than, I would say, $300 on one. But for a DSLR and a mirrorless, you don't need to spend more than $700 on one. For a point and shoot, you don't need to spend more than $200 on one. For any type of microphone, you don't need to spend more than $100 on one. Whether it's a lav set, shotgun, wired, wireless, doesn't matter. For tripods and light stands, because you can use either of them for lights or cameras, you could put, or microphones, you could put anything on top of them. You don't need to spend, for that, I would say $60. $100, let's say $100. Or really $60. Because you can get a pair of light stands for, like I showed you, almost $40. A pair of lights, like I said, even one light will just do. You don't need to spend more than $100. Okay, you don't need to spend more than $200 on lights, because you can get a pair for $200, or you can get singles for even like $50, let's just say. And you can even get, singles for as low as $10. So there's no point in spending $1,000 on everything, $2,000 on everything, and getting that $10,000 price. But what is $10,000 going to do for you? You spend $10,000 on getting the stuff you need. All the stuff you've gathered comes out to $10,000. What more is it going to do for you than if you spent, let's say, $1,000, everything together? You're going to get the same result. Your quality is not going to be better. And it's not going to be worse, because it's all how you use the gear. Because you can get a $3,000 microphone that's shit, and you're not using it right, and so it's even shittier. Or it's a great one, but you're still not using it right, and it's shit. Or, okay, you're using it right, and you're getting good stuff out of it, but you still don't need a $3,000 microphone. Do you need to capture audio, do you need to spend $3,000? No, you can spend $20.99. It captures audio. Oh, but the quality, as long as the person hears audio coming out of their speakers, that's all that matters. A person's not going to care that this one was $3,000 and this one was $20.99. Even if they know the difference, they're not going to care. They're just going to care that they hear something, and not that your lips are moving but they don't hear anything. It's just mute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share. If not, I don't really care. I'm just wanting to teach you. I'm just wanting to get messages across. I want you to adhere to God's word. God bless you all on this planet. Don't be focused on the bullshit. Go outside and do something. Produce a video. Produce something. I'm still trying to figure out here my next short film that I want to do. I got to come up with some of my own stuff pretty soon for the next one. So, alrighty. I will see you guys in the next video. Or you'll see me in the next video or whatever. Stay tuned. Peace.